Hello class, this is going to be another short video about a very basic topic, obviously basic for you if you're watching this video in English. But I decided I wanted to make each video in two versions, both in Spanish and English. So, well, the more basic topics, I will cover them more in detail in Spanish. I'll just go over them very quickly in English. So let's get started. This is verb to be, which means set and start in Spanish. I suppose you know the forms, right? It's got three different forms in present: am, is, and are, depending on which person you're talking about, right? And there we have examples like I am a teacher, meaning set, and I am happy, meaning start, and that can happen with all the, or that happens with all the examples. Well, here are some exercises for you. How would you complete these sentences using verb to be? Please pause the video and see how you do. Right? You should have completed the sentences something like this. I am always happy on Saturday night, or you can always use contractions, right? You say I apostrophe n. I'm always happy on Saturday night. Same goes for number two. You can say we are Mexican or we're Mexican. We apostrophe are e, right? Same goes for he is a pilot or his pilot. Samantha and Ramon are hungry, and you are intelligent and good looking. Right? Well, remember that verb to be always comes in negative form as well, and it's different from Spanish because the order changes. Right? In Spanish we say no soy or no eres, etc. Right? In English is the opposite. It's am not, are not, is not. There are two contracted forms for almost every version except for the first one. The only way to contract I'm not is not. The rest can be contracted into different forms. And there you have examples like you are not a student can be contracted as you're not a student or you aren't a student, and they have this exactly the same meaning, right? It's just that contractions are rather informal, but they are very, very commonly used by English speakers. Again, we have some more exercises, and I invite you again to pause the video and see how you complete these sentences in negative forms. Well, hopefully you did something like this. You aren't French. Gloria isn't at home now. Linda and I aren't at work on Sundays. I'm not short, and the food isn't good. Well, finally, we have questions. Remember that for questions, we always have to remember that trick of switching verb to be and the pronoun or the noun, right? So the question is not just adding the question mark, which, by the way, only one question mark exists in English, the one at the end. The one at the beginning that we use in Spanish does not exist in English, right? So a question, if I want to turn a sentence like your student into a question, I have to switch you and are, and it becomes something like, are you a student? And I add the question mark, and the same thing happens for all the rest. So let's do one final exercise, and once again, let's pause the video and try to complete these questions with verb to be. Well, hopefully you did, and hopefully you completed them like this. Are you from Tokyo? Is Ricky Martin Mexican? Are we ready? Is English difficult? Are you tired? Right, class, here you have some links for more exercises on verb to be present. And, well, we will talk in a future video about hopefully some more advanced stuff, right? Regards. Bye.